Do you want there to be an infinite amount of variations to your agent? Or do you say, this is my agent? This is how, like you and I, we don't know how Siri looks, right? So let's imagine tomorrow Apple launches Siri with some type of facial or physical instantiation. So we know how Siri looks like. Do we want just one Siri, or now is Siri evolving to fit exactly what I like visually and how I talk? So we have this, what we call it the option space, the agentic option space. It's infinite. And we have to draw the circle around exactly how we want the interaction to take place. What is really important to understand is that people actually, from a service perspective, we have been used to being served in buckets, right? On segments. It could get, let's call it creepy, if it looks like you know too much about me, but it's actually not the case. So we are dancing on this very fine line of being super, super, super personalized on one side, or being able to, on the other side, keeping your brand persona and image in front of the customer. So this is kind of the balance of marketing in general, and the execution thereof has to be good. But the first decision is, how am I handling this? Am I always, I'll give you another example. Do you want to allow your customers to customize the agent? How they look like, how they sound like? Which controls do you give the customer? It's another brand decision, right? I can tell you there are two parameters which were really important for people for the beginning, because we're at the beginning of this phase. And these things have to be looked at a year from now, and I'm sure they'll change. From a look and feel perspective, there's still this phenomenon that's called the uncanny valley.
Yeah.
Which means that if the avatar, if you give it a physical if you give it a physical liking, if it looks too much like real life, people kind of feel freaked out about it because they know it's an AI, but it looks like a human being. So they feel uneasy. So this is something we have to avoid. Avoiding the uncanny valley,